friends! A lot of viewers think mainland Chinese people's lack of manners is the result of Cultural Revolution and communism. I have done my research. I'm going to share with you my conclusion. You're welcome to share yours in the comments below. Before researching this topic, I had no idea how much the Cultural Revolution and the campaigns before it destroyed the humanity of the Chinese society. It's never taught in schools in China. After researching it myself, I came to realize it was a truly horrifying period of time. Have you guys watched or heard of the Netflix TV drama, Three-Body Problem? There is a scene at first episode when Ye Wenjie was a student at Tsinghua University at the time. She witnessed her father, the renowned physicist Ye Zhetai, being publicly denounced by Red Guards for his adherence to Einstein's theory of relativity. Something like that happened almost every day during China's Cultural Revolution. In June 1966, the first year of that disaster, dozens of Beijing University faculty and staff were paraded through the street, forced to wear dunce caps, had their clothes torn, faces smeared with black ink, made to kneel, and subjected to beatings. The Cultural Revolution, which began in 1966, ended in 1976. It all started as a battle for political control between Mao Zedong and other Communist Party leaders. Why it ended in 1976? Because Chairman Mao died. If he had lived 20 more years, China might have turned into North Korea. Those 10 years of Cultural Revolution, along with the campaigns before it, were like Olympics of oppression. It was trauma on repeat for more than 20 years, devastated the Chinese people and crushed their spirit. Land reform, anti-rightist campaign, eradication of 4 O's were like the warm-up for Cultural Revolution. When there was a conflict between party loyalty and humanity, the principle was to only uphold party loyalty and disregard humanity. Basically tell people Chinese Communist Party is the only priority. Forget your parents, yourself, and anybody else. Tragic betrayals happened every day. During the Cultural Revolution, it became commonplace for teachers and students, colleagues, relatives, friends, spouses, parents, and children and siblings to denounce one another, make reckless accusations, publicly slander, inflict brutal persecution, and drive others to their death. During that time, anyone who dared to stand up and maintain an independent character or defend the dignity of life was inevitably doomed. The moral baseline of humanity was utterly destroyed during that time. The message was loud and clear. Don't think, don't question, don't act decent. Just shut up and chant the slogans, or you will be next. Before the Cultural Revolution, the campaign to eradicate the 4 O's was a total destruction of traditional Chinese culture. 4 O's, old things, old ideas, old customs, and old habits, involved the violent suppression of traditional religious practices, superstitions, festivals, social customs like traditional weddings and funerals, and historical styles of dress. Visual symbols of these old traditions were systematically destroyed, with widespread burning of ancient books and smashing of culture artifacts. Young Red Guards stormed private homes, dismantling family altars that symbolized Confucian respect for ancestors. The 1957 anti-rightist campaign went after intellectuals. That was a large-scale political persecution targeting Scholars, professors, scientists, the teachers, basically anyone who dared to think. Thinking became illegal. Thought crimes. They criminalized speech. People couldn't speak the truth, couldn't be honest, and definitely couldn't say, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea. The message was clear. If you speak your mind, they will make sure you will never speak again. The situation was so bad, even parrots stopped talking. People started lying to themselves just to be safe. Nobody dared to tell the truth, and that paved the way for the Great Leap Forward, which was another disaster. It directly led to Great Famine, resulting in the starvation death of 35 million Chinese people within 3 years. No war had ever caused that many deaths in the history of humanity. The Chinese government official number isn't 35 million. The renowned Chinese economist Mao Yushi provided this number. Because of fanaticism, lies, exaggerations, everybody was too scared to say, hey, this is crazy. The whole nation ended up with the Great Famine and Cultural Revolution, 2 decades of profound regression in history. 2 years after Chairman Mao's death, Deng Xiaoping began the reform and open up policy. This policy focused on economic reforms and can be summarized as domestic reform and opening up to the outside world. So my conclusion is this. Chinese are born and raised in other countries, did not experience the trauma of Cultural Revolution and the campaigns before it. And their humanity is not destroyed by those disasters. Besides, they're not living under communist regime, so they have better manners. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.